Okay, this is a famous Creek Street, the old red light district of Ketchikan. It's now just a bunch of shops for tourists. We didn't spend much time here, but we did get to see it. And I'm sure it was a pretty exciting place way back when. We had a bunch of Bordeaux here.
There was a trail called the Married Man's Trail.
And what was that about again?
It was the trail to the red light district.
Oh, the red light district. They can walk down there to the red light district. Okay, anyway, we have to get back to the boat before it leaves us. Here we're coming back into after our whale watching, but there's a Mendenhall Glacier right there.
Come out right here. But your day is definitely turned up.
Zoom in on it.
It's
beautiful.
But it looks like you have found yourself a nice 10 day cruise in Alaska. So congratulations, everybody. Alright, folks, we're going to cruise along the Cumberland Island shoreline here. We can check.
Okay, here we are. Oops. Now we're at a viewpoint of the Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau. And I'm just kind of taking a look at it. Now we're going to zoom up. See how close we can get to that guy. See all the crevices in there. And then we'll just kind of go all the way up. Yeah, very beautiful. And you come out this way and you see there's chunks of ice out there.
So far, so appreciate as it comes, right?
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to zoom in one more time, just to make sure we got a really good look.
Yeah.
Okay. Zoom back out. Okay, here we are in downtown Skagway, another western looking town. Today we're going to take the Klondike Railroad up to the top of some pass, some gold mine pass. We'll take more pictures then, but let's just scan over here. Look down the other way. There's a Wells Fargo Bank. We want to get some cash. Out of cash. This is just the other side. We're going to come back down over here. And there's downtown Skagway. I'm not sure what else there is to say about downtown Skagway. Can you think of anything?
No, just it looks like Telluride to me.
It does. It does look like Telluride. Yeah.
A little bit like Durango too.
In Durango. Just an old western town. Okay. Okay, we're back on our own balcony now. The ship has turned around and now the sun's out, and so it actually looks better now. Over that way is the other people, but that's the Grand Glacier, and those are rocks that make the ice look dirty. It's not really dirty. It's not dirt. It's just rocks, dark rocks. So now I'm going to come back over to the Marjorie Glacier. And it's nice and sunny now. We'll zoom in on that guy and get some really good shots. We've had about 3 calvings already as we've seen them. So we're going to go across like this to the whole glacier. And we're going to come a little closer, just like we did before. Make sure we don't miss anything. Then we're going to come back one more time, just a little closer. And that will be about it for the Marjorie Glacier, which is the most photographed glacier here in Glacier Bay. We spent an hour here on the ship. Okay, now we're going to slowly go back. Go back. Let's even get that guy way up there. That peak way up there. Let's see if I can get up there and if it'll pick it out. I don't know if it's going to even. Not sure how that's even going to come out so far away. Okay, let's say goodbye to Marjorie Glacier, huh? Okay, here we are at the looking at straight onto the Lampu Glacier. Trying to get out here and not get anybody else in, huh? Okay, we're coming into Prince William Sound here on our way to the College Fjords. And here are some mountains off to one side that look pretty neat, so I thought I wanted to come out here and get a real good close-up look at those that mountain range over there. I have no idea what it is. Oops, there we go. That is pretty nifty. We're expecting the College Fjord to be really a huge bunch of mountains with a whole like 10 to 12 different glaciers all around the little bay there. It's a fjord, the College Fjord, and all the glaciers are named after Ivy League schools like Harvard, for example. Close, real close. Okay, so we're turning now. So we just got a good shot of Yale right here. And now we're going to move over to
proceed up here, because if we
Harvard.
go much further, we're going to
There's
lose
Harvard.
sight of all of Yale. So we're going to position the ship so that both starboard and port side get a beautiful view of what's ahead of us.
Yeah, this is Harvard. And it's just an outstanding, beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Unbelievably great weather. They keep telling us how lucky we are. I don't know, but it is beautiful. Okay, we're at Copper River, and we're at the Wrangell St. Elias National Park. It's in the morning. I'm trying to get the best possible pictures of all these snow-covered mountains, but the sun's kind of behind it, so I'm going to come back in a little bit later. And there's one way over here. See if I can get up on that guy. I think that's the 16,000 foot one, although it doesn't look as high as the others, but that is 16,000 foot peak there. And these others, we come back over here. This guy here is about, looks taller, doesn't it? But it's about, oops, where'd it go? About 14,000 foot. And then this one over here is only 12,000 feet. That's a little better one of that. There's that guy. And then I come over here to the 16,000 foot one. We'll come out when the sun's a little higher and get a better job. Okay, we just arrived in the Denali National Park, and the room from our view is outstanding. This is what we're looking at. We have a river, not sure which one it is. Then we have up here, right up there, all the nice colors. Where's that guy at? A plane landing someplace. It must be a landing strip up there. Okay, then we'll go over this way. Got more beautiful countryside. The river. And go down this way and look out that way. Well, this is a good start for us. Now we're going to walk around and check things out. Okay, it's next morning and the Denali train is taking off. And so we thought we would zoom up here and take a look at it. Here we go. It's taking some people probably back to Anchorage or to McKinley, I don't know. Not a very long train. But we're going to take that train from Denali to McKinley tomorrow around noon. So there it goes. We'll be on that puppy. Yeah, well, it's morning and the weather doesn't look too good again. Earlier I could see some snow-capped mountains. Can't see them today. Can't quite see them right now. Well, we'll hope for better. A little sun this afternoon. We're just in a natural history tour of Denali National Park, and this is just some of the beautiful countryside we're looking at here. And see if we can zoom in on some of these mountains over there. The sun's trying to come out. I'm going to walk over here a little bit and see if I can. We got a few snow-capped mountains here, but not enough. You zoom back out here. And let's come in here. Get to those guys. There we go. Got a little bit of snow-capped mountains here, and we got more to come. But it's just really a beautiful valley here. It just seems to go on forever and ever.